Hey guys, I'm Jamie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this isn't your first time. Today I am starting a new week. It's Friday, so it's not the start of a new week, but my last video was really long, so I thought that I would kind of cut it off Thursday afternoon, get started Friday morning with a little chore I've been wanting to do that I thought I'd share with you guys. I have been starting off the day with some job hunting. For those of you who haven't checked in a little bit, I am currently unemployed. I chose to be unemployed, but I spent the summer working as a camp counselor, and now it's time to get back to reality and start a real job hunt. So if I don't find a job while I'm in New Hampshire, my husband and I, when we go back to Florida, we'll both find jobs down there. But for the time being, I am kind of off with some free time on my hands, and I have really been getting back into my plants recently. So even though I'm going to have to truck them back and forth from here to Florida, I'm okay with that. I think I have a good way of traveling with them, and also I won't be traveling with a ton of plants. My mother-in-law helps take care of some of my plants that are in Florida as well, so I don't need to worry about that as much. However, this is a project that I kind of just decided to do because I went into my old job. I worked at a public library for many years, and I went in to visit my former coworkers. I love them. It was a wonderful place to work, and I love visiting my former coworkers, seeing what's going on at the library. While I was there the other day, I noticed my gigantic Thanksgiving cactus, which I left there. I didn't have room for it. I really couldn't bring it to Florida. I wish I could have, because it's such a huge plant. I should have taken a picture of it for you guys. But I realized while I was there, I could take some cuttings from it, and that way I could still have a piece of my plant, but not take the whole gigantic thing. So this is what I've got, these little cuttings. The reason I loved this plant so much was because the blooms are white, and I don't see that very often on Thanksgiving cacti. Usually they're pink or like either a bright pink or a lighter pink. Very rarely have I seen white blooms. So I really want to grow this, see if I can get it to bloom, but I need to grow it from the start. So if you haven't taken cuttings of Thanksgiving cacti in the past, it's super simple. I really am hoping I don't eat my words on this one, but usually you can just plant these little segments right down into soil. So you can really just kind of like break off each segment. It's better to have a longer segment than a shorter one. So I took pieces that were like 4 parts or so. This one's 3 to 4, and then this one kind of broke. So no, sorry, this one broke. So it's only got 2. So I'm still gonna stick it in the soil and see what happens. But all I need to do is make a little potting mix for them and then stick the pieces in the soil and see what happens. So here we go. All right, we've got everything kind of just stuck in there. I don't want to tip it too much because I don't want them to fall over. I'm going to give them a little bit of water. Okay, that's all watered. So we're going to bring it over to my brightest window in the house and just kind of put it there and see, see how it does. We're going to cross our fingers. All right, good luck, little guy. The other plant I wanted to check on was this guy, which this one is a cutting. I'll show you. It came from this plant. This plant was looking kind of yucky, kind of sad. So it's looking much better now, but when it was looking sad, I took some cuttings from it to kind of make sure I would be able to keep the plant. And I'm looking at the roots now, and they're looking pretty good. So I'm thinking, except for this long piece down here, I don't see any roots on that one, but all the other pieces here seem to have a really good root system growing. So I think because I have all my potting stuff out right now, I think I'm just gonna pot that up and see how it looks. All right, this plant does not look amazing, but I think as it grows out, it'll look better. But anyway, I'm gonna water this guy and then stick it also closer to a window to give it a little more light and hope that it thrives a little bit. Got some cleaning up to do. Oh, I forgot to show you guys what I'm wearing today. This top is one that I've been wearing. I might have even showed it to you last week because I wore it last week, but it's one that I've been wearing on repeat. I think it's by Mac Studio, and it is just like a very basic kind of black tee, but so versatile, and I wear it all the time. studio blue shorts and then some sandals. I am going to change later because going out for dinner with my husband and my in-laws. My in-laws are heading back to Florida on Sunday. Today's Friday, so just a couple of days. So we wanted to go out for dinner with them before they head back. So we're going to a Mexican place in our area. So that's going to be really fun. I'm excited to do that tonight. Anyway, the rest of my day is picking up a prescription and visiting my husband at work. Oh, and I have to have some lunch in there too. I should probably have lunch right now. I'm not super hungry, but we are eating dinner at like 5 o'clock. So I need to eat early. It's noon. Anyway, I'm gonna go do that and figure out the rest of my day. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. My husband is working today, so I have most of the day to myself. So I think I'm gonna take Miss Luna and go to Petco. Do you want to go for a ride? Do you want to go for a ride? Yeah, she loves going for rides. So I think I'm going to take her to Petco and get some treats. We like to get the treats you can get by the pound. She seems to really like those and do well with them. She's like shivering with excitement over here. What are you doing? You're okay. You want to go for a ride? Do you want to go for a ride? I know, baby. Come here. I'll come sit with you. Come here. Come on. So I'm going to take her to Petco, get some treats, and then I read online, I actually check for these things before I do it. I read online that Michael's allows, like the craft store, allows dogs. So I think I threw her stroller in the back of my car. And after we go to Petco, I think we're going to go over to Michael's because I want to get some air dry clay. You're fine. She's still like shaking because she's excited. I have been thinking I really need to find a hobby because I am going out of my mind with boredom. So, I do need to spend more time looking for jobs. Probably 2 to 3 hours a day isn't enough, but it's enough for me. So I need to find a hobby so I'm not going out and doing things constantly. So I was thinking it would be fun to kind of make some things out of clay. It's something I've never really spent time doing. I thought it would be fun specifically to make some mushrooms to put in my plants. So some little clay mushrooms, and then I could paint them, and then I could, the sun is doing weird things, and then I could glaze them and then put them in my plants. So I just thought that would be like just a fun little hobby to do over the next few weeks or something. I also want to do some painting, like canvas type painting. So I have some canvases, I got some ideas online. So I think I might just try to do some paintings, like Christmas paintings to bring down to Florida with us to help decorate our house. So yeah, that's my plan for today. I'm gonna bring Luna, we're gonna have a great time. I'll show you quickly what I'm wearing today. So kind of a variation on something I wore last week. Let me get in front of the mirror so I can show you better. The problem is when I get in front of this mirror, I have to be in the bathroom and the bathroom fan is on when I turn on the light and it is loud, so bear with me. Okay, today's outfit is just like a very basic white tank. I think it's from Amazon. It's looking a little unkempt here, and these capris from North Face, and then this sweater I think is by Love Ellie. Yeah, it's by Love Ellie, and the sweater and the capris are both Stitch Fix, so I've had them for over a year now. I actually just ordered my first Stitch Fix box in probably 9 or 10 months, and I'm really excited about it. We'll see how it goes, but it's just been so long, but I've kind of been craving having that like home try-on feeling. I'm also going to go to Kohl's this afternoon because I have seen some things on their website that I think I would like to try to add to my sort of capsule wardrobe, basically the things I'm going to be going back and forth to Florida with. And I'll definitely do a video and show you what I'm taking back and forth because those are going to be kind of my base pieces. So anyway, off to Petco. Hey guys, it is Sunday. My husband is off today, but we are doing kind of a whole lot of nothing again. It's just feeling like we don't really want to do much. He actually just took my car to get washed. I think he's hand washing it at the car wash, like at one of those side stations. So I've been doing a little bit of cleaning in here. I put on absolutely zero makeup this morning, and you can tell. but I'm not going anywhere, so I think I would just like to make it much easier to wash my face tonight before I go to bed and not have to go through as much of a routine. And it's a weekend. My husband's actually off tomorrow too, so I think we're going to do something tomorrow. But for today, just hanging out, doing some chores that really needed to get done. I cleaned the bathroom sink and just did the dishes. I might light a candle and just kind of have some relaxing time, maybe throw on my computer and do some work on there. But yeah, I have I've been keeping an eye on one of my plants. It is definitely looking like it might die. I don't know. This is one that I got, I don't know, probably like 2 months ago. It's a Philodendron gloriosum, but the leaves keep turning yellow and falling off. So I'm wondering if maybe I'm overwatering it, but it also wasn't getting as much light as it probably should have. So I've just moved it to sort of like right in front of this window. I might move it up a little bit higher, put a couple more books under it just to get it a little bit higher, but I think it's been needing more light. I don't know if I showed you guys, I bought this plant. My daughter, I had bought this one in the gray pot, and I had posted it, I think on TikTok, and my daughter said she really liked it. So I ended up getting her one too. So I got her this one, but then I decided I was just gonna, when she came here, I was just gonna ask her which one she'd prefer. And she liked this gray pot better. So she's getting this plant when we go to Florida, and this one is mine. It's so cute. So anyway, my little plant window, our other plant window over here, and Luna's been a little sick again, but I think it's because someone at Lowe's gave her some treats that she's not used to, and she has a very sensitive stomach. So my little Missy, you just are very discerning, huh? Yeah. So anyway, gonna get back to trying to figure out what we're gonna do today, but mostly I think we're just gonna relax, maybe watch a movie later or something, and I think I might make some homemade French fries. We're gonna see how that goes, but I have a couple of potatoes that I haven't used yet, and I think I know how to make homemade potatoes or homemade French fries. We're gonna see. So I just had a very sudden craving for hot chocolate, which I haven't had in forever. So I had bought some cocoa at the grocery store, and now I'm making some. So excited for this. This is so good. I literally just used the recipe on the can, like the can of cocoa came with a recipe, so I just used it. It's so yummy. Look at it. Oh my gosh, so delicious. All right, I feel like this is just what I needed. This is so good. It's like, you can see, it's so good. I just used the recipe that came on the cocoa container, and I just got the store brand cocoa, which was like half the price and tastes just as good to me. I told my husband I want this every morning at breakfast, and he kind of laughed at me because I'm a person who feels like I should have dessert at every meal. So I often will have, like, on the weekends, I'll have a cookie after my breakfast or something, which is not healthy, but so good. Okay, as you can probably see, I have put on a little bit of makeup because we actually are going out. My husband needs a haircut, so we're going to take the dog for a ride with us, and I think I might just take her to Home Depot or something while he gets a haircut. So yeah, get to go out, so I tried to make myself a little bit more presentable. Added a necklace, added some earrings. My hair is still unwashed, but it's only day 2, or day 1 of not being washed. I washed it yesterday, so I I wash my hair every day. Normally, I don't like how greasy it feels on the next day, but I'm gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna go out and do something. So yay! Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I am taking the trash down to the trash bin. We live all the way back up there, and the trash can is all the way down this road and then around the corner and then at the end of the driveway. So we share trash cans with the neighbors here, which is fine. We don't make a ton of trash, but it's quite a haul to go down there with the trash. And I usually walk it just because it's just a nice little walk and it gives me exercise. But I have to tell you guys, we got pizza last night. It was so good. I got it's like a bacon cheeseburger supreme. I'll insert a picture of it here. It was so good. It was like a Big Mac, but in a pizza. And I know I said I'm not eating a ton of meat, and I don't, but this pizza I was willing to make an exception for. It was so good. So anyway, we are gonna head to the beach today. We're gonna take Luna to Old Orchard Beach, actually Pine Point Beach, which is just down the beach a little bit. She loves walking on the beach, and that beach allows dogs to be on leash after Labor Day on the beach all day. So normally during the summer they can't be on the beach until after 5 p.m. or before 9 a.m. and those just aren't times that are easy for us to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours to Maine and get to the beach and, you know, have it be in a good time slot. So we're gonna go today now that we're allowed to take her on the beach, and the weather's still nice. It's gonna be like 73 or so in Maine today. So right now it's a little chilly. I'm wearing my Love Ellie sweater. This top by Merrell. It's really hard for me to show you it, but this is definitely one of my favorite tops that I've gotten from Amazon. I just really like the way they're constructed, and if I think of it later, I will show you in the mirror a little bit of a view of it, but I just love they're like straight, and I think they work well for my kind of straight body. I don't have a lot of curves, so it just kind of fits my body well. I'm also wearing these cropped jeans from Studio Blue. Love Studio Blue. It's just a brand that fits my body well. Again, I don't have a lot of curves and don't always fit into jeans the way I would like to fit into them. So anyway, I'm gonna go throw the stuff in the trash can and go get ready to go to Maine. Luna is ready for a walk on the beach. Oh, Loons, you ready? You just want to smell all the bushes first. You want to smell all the bushes first? Somebody has taken a bunch of like clamshells attached to the stick. Luna seems very interested in this. That's pretty fun. The beach is really empty today, but that's probably because it's a Monday. It's not super hot. It's like 70 degrees or so. These little birds, they're so cute. There are so many shells on this beach. Just like, I don't know if the seagulls have gone to town or what, but there's so many empty clamshells. There's the culprit right there. Also, a lot of this brown seaweedy stuff. I don't know. I don't remember seeing a lot of that in years past, so I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, we're heading back. We just walked 1.5 miles down to this hotel that we call the Lunchbox, and then we're going to be walking 1.5 miles back to our car in the parking lot. This is what happens when Luna gets tired. She loves it, and she does not like to be put back down once she's assumed this position. This may be our last time visiting this beach this year, so hopefully all the last sights of it, this dog is like bounding. Hey guys, today is Tuesday. It is primary voting day, so an acorn just hit my roof. I don't know if you heard that. But anyway, it is primary day. I am heading off to vote at my local polling location. I've never voted there, so that'll be something new and exciting. And then I'm heading off to my parents' house to do laundry. So I also have to find out, it's on my schedule for next week, I think. I have to find out how to do absentee voting. I've never done that before because I've always been home when it was time to vote, but I will be in Florida, so I'm not sure how to do that. I'm sure it's simple, but I'm gonna go to our local town hall and see how to go about doing that. Let me show you what I'm wearing really quickly today. Just my super loud fan mirror shot, but I'm just going with some wide leg jeans and a cardigan today. The cardigan is by Loft. The jeans are by Judy Blue. I wear these things all the time, but I'm excited to get some jeans that are like full length. I'm also wearing a necklace. I don't know if you can see that. I had it made in Florida. It's not focusing, but it's got a little sapphire right there. All right, guys, hair's up in a little half up bun kind of thing. Luna's in her chair. Little Hobbs update. I'll do that before I leave. So he's on the bed right now, so it's a good time to hang out with him for a minute. So Hobbs he's kind of like, he has good days and bad days. He's like, you can tell he's kind of slowing down a bit. He's not eating much still. I don't think the appetite stimulant is really working that well. It's like some days he'll eat most of his food overnight, and then some days he doesn't want to eat anything at all. But you can see, like, he still just wants to be petted and loved. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. I did weigh him yesterday. He weighs about the same, so I'll weigh him in a couple of days and see how he's looking then. But this cat, seriously, like, I picked him up yesterday and he just wanted to snuggle. He was so sweet. Such a sweet boy. And say hi. I mean, such a good kitty. And if you try to stop petting him, he will like grab onto your arm and make you pet him. Like, you don't have a choice. You are petting me right now. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. So anyway, that's the update on Hobbs. We'll see how it goes over the next few weeks, I guess. All right, I'm off to go vote. Actually, before I go, because I just thought this was super cute, my animals are rarely all in the same place at once. But Luna has been sitting on the pillow just like the cat. Ginny likes to sit on that pillow all the time. But it's almost like Luna is trying to make sure that Ginny doesn't get all the good spots in the house. And she doesn't really like Hobbs. Luna and Hobbs have never gotten along. So the fact that they're kind of that close in proximity to each other is kind of amazing. So I don't know, maybe Luna also knows something's happening. All right, I'm gonna go vote for real. Just have to tear myself away from my animals. Good morning, my friends. It is Wednesday. Although sometimes I have no idea what day it is these days. It's Wednesday. I am going out for tea with a friend this morning. She's a librarian, and I used to work with her at my library, but she has moved on to a different library now, so I've never seen where she works. So I'm gonna go have some tea with her, and then she's gonna give me a tour of her library. So I'm super excited for that. I haven't seen her in a few months. I haven't seen her since maybe like the beginning of June. I don't know, it's been a while, so probably 3 months. So I'm really excited to go have tea and catch up and see what's been going on with her. I am wearing this dress by French Grey. Guys, I have missed wearing dresses so much. I am someone who dressed in dresses almost every single day before I got my remote job, and I really, really miss wearing them. So I think I'm gonna try in the next couple of weeks to fit them in a little bit more before we head back to Florida. And then I'm going to try to do a little bit more dress wearing while we're in Florida too. There's no reason to dress in shorts all the time, even if I'm working from home, even if I'm, if I have a more sort of retail kind of job, there's no reason for it. So I'm wearing this dress by French Grey, but I got this one from a Stitch Fix box probably 3 years ago or something like that. I love this dress. I just haven't worn it much. And plus it sort of gives me a little bit of a summer going into fall feeling. I sort of feel like fall is getting here very quickly, but it's still summer. So I don't know, I think this one works for that. And then I do have a little cardigan to go on top of it. This one's by Love Ellie. I'm not doing a great job of showing it to you. It's a long one. I don't really want to wear it if I don't have to because I don't love the length of it with this dress, but it is pretty chilly out, and that's the only cardigan I have that kind of matches the colors here. So I'm also wearing shoes by BP. This was a brand that I got from a Trunk Club box back when Nordstrom was doing Trunk Club. So I've had these for probably close to 2 or 3 years as well. But yeah, just overall an outfit I haven't worn in a really long time. So it was really nice to get it out and put it on again. My hair, I threw it up in a claw clip and just sort of tried to, I don't know, loosen my hair a little bit more than I usually do. I feel like I tend to look a little bit like tightly wound when my hair is not a little bit loose. So we'll see how this goes. I think I'm liking the look. Anyway, Luna is probably not ready for me to go, but I'm going to go anyway, go have some tea and enjoy the morning. Did do my voting yesterday, so that was good. Watched the debate last night. That was interesting. all good times. So off I go. I will see you guys later. All right, guys, I had such a nice visit with my friend Natalie, and we had tea and she had coffee. She showed me her library. It was so nice. So I couldn't be in this area though without stopping by the Agway that's here, and they sell plants. So I just want to go see what they have. I don't need any house plants at all, but I just want to see what they have. So we'll see if they have anything fun. Ooh, this already looks promising. I am so excited to go in here. Okay, there were some really tempting plants in there, but I did not buy anything, mostly because we're leaving for Florida probably in the next 5 to 6 weeks, and I'm already wondering how I'm gonna travel with all of the plants that I have purchased since we got here. I have about 17, 18, 19, something like that. I am gonna give a couple away, so I won't be traveling with quite as many, and all the ones that I have are pretty small plants. Well, most of the ones that I have are pretty small plants. The ones that I saw here today were on the bigger side, the ones that I would want. They were about $30 for a bigger plant. If they had come in a smaller size, I probably would have picked one up, but they didn't, so that's probably a good thing. Anyway, time to go home and take Luna out and get some lunch. It is 1:13. I am hungry. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday, I think. Today I just have plans to run some errands. My husband left his phone at home today, so I'm going to bring it to his work. So he has that for the day. He's going to do a little bit of construction work for somebody after work today. So he's probably going to want his phone. So I'm going to bring that to him. And then I'm going to go to the post office and to Agway, maybe the one that's closer to me. Maybe just look at some stuff because the Agway that's further from me had a ton of stuff yesterday, so it might be fun to check out and see what the closer one has. They tend to get different plants, and the one closer to me has far fewer plants. So anyway, I'm gonna go take a look just for fun, maybe do a little bit of job hunting, and then I'm gonna do a craft this afternoon. So I will show you how that goes, and then I'll end this video. I just heard something in the woods. Probably a squirrel, but I'm always like sure it's something huge like a bear. I'll probably end this video after I show you my craft. We'll see how that goes, obviously. But all right, guys, I will check in a little bit later. Outfit of the day is this top by Gap and my North Face capris. These are so comfortable. I don't know. I still think they look cute. So, all right, time to get to my errands. Hey everybody, happy Friday. Obviously, I never checked back in yesterday to show you what I was doing. That's because Luna got sick again. I think just too much is going on in her life, just maybe between the cat being sick or a change in her diet. I'm not sure. We did sort of change up her food to something a little different. And she was doing great with it, but I don't know if some kind of stressor in her life maybe changed things, but she's been pretty sick. The last day she was like throwing up and having diarrhea. So I just kind of stayed home and we had a very low-key afternoon. I do plan on hopefully tomorrow starting the craft project I had mentioned, so I will start a new week with that. I just wanted to show you really quickly what I'm wearing today. So I have this tank top by Skies Are Blue. I have had this for a couple of years. I think I got it in a wantable box. I love it. I think it's so cute. It is starting to get a little discolored, so I don't know how long I'll have it, but I'll definitely be bringing it to Florida with me because I just think it's super cute. I also have this tank top that I've paired with it. I think this is from Loft. Yes, it's from Loft. And then my shorts are by Studio Blue. I just love these things. I'm wearing holes in them. I've only had them for a year. These were a Stitch Fix buy, so I'm not sure about the quality. I love the shorts and they fit so nicely, and I have been wearing them pretty much nonstop for a year because I've been in the warm weather for a year, so I've worn these so many days. So I guess I've gotten really good use out of them. I've gotten my money's worth, but I do want them to last more than a year. So I'm gonna try to be a little more careful with them and maybe rely on some other shorts once in a while. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming along with me. That's gonna be this week. I'm gonna go pick up my new pair of jeans at Kohl's. I will insert what they look like in my Kohl's try-on video, which will be posted sometime in the next few days or week or so. So I'll show you what those look like. I'm excited because I can't wait to see what they look like. And then I have a Stitch Fix box coming soon too. So lots of content coming that's similar to what I posted when I, first started filming for YouTube. So that should be a fun change from what I've been doing recently. So thank you guys so much for coming along with me this week. If you like this kind of content, please consider hitting that subscribe button below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.